Ono Michio, what happened? Did he rob a guy? Did he kill a guy? Okay, God. Hey, isn't that the weird mascot I saw earlier? Yeah, what the heck? Did he just go into Charles? Wait! Uh-oh. Thief! Somebody stop him!
Huh?
Thief. The Ono Michio bandit. Oh dear. Well. Ugh. How could you let this happen? Aren't you in charge of that costume maniac? Well, yes, I am, for all the goods it's doing. Yeah, that's right. I remember he had a bad back in Yakuza Like a Dragon. What's going on? Hey, have we met before? Yeah, I'm the guy who was staring at him, and then I took a selfie with him. Well, I thought you'd said something about a thief. I did. That Ono Michio just robbed my convenience store. That mascot is some kind of crime spree? No, this is really all a huge misunderstanding. I know what I saw. Well, yes, but what I'm trying to say is the guy inside the costume isn't the true Ono Michio. What do you mean? The kid I hired to play Ono Michio is a boy named Nishimura-kun. But he was unhappy with the part, so he texted me that he would be quitting. And rather rudely, I might add. He said, I quit. I left your dumb costume on the side of the street. He dumped your mascot outfit on the sidewalk and left? Yes, and he didn't even write where, so I've been searching all over for it. But that's when I caught wind of Ono Michio committing a robbery, and now we're all caught up. So some opportunistic bastard saw a mascot costume on the street and decided to rob a store?
Hi.
That seems to be a way of it.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, but why did your worker quit like that? What would cause him to be so careless? It's probably because he couldn't handle the pressure that comes with being Ono Michio. How much pressure would it be? Well, the guy we had doing Ono Michio before was incredible at it, and I guess Nishimura-kun felt inferior. He couldn't express the refinement, the maturity, all the things his predecessor had and more. So he probably got it to his head, rather than try harder, he just gave up and quit. I see. So you have no idea who could be in the costume right now.
Oh.
Right. Well, we have to consider Nishimura could have lied about throwing the costume away. It would be a perfect alibi to say he threw it away and then go rob a store. That rascal caught me off guard completely, I'll have you know. And this is all your fault. I lost 500,000 yen in a cold hard cash. Cold hard cash. Jesus, really? Don't you think you should prioritize finding Ono Michio before saying anything worse happens? Hey, guys, about Ono Michio, I saw him go inside that arcade, Charles.
Eh?
What? Then there's no time for talk. Let's go catch him. Yeah, I'm going to. Is Yaga even allowed in there at this point? Because it's Matsugane family territory. So end all. Alright, we're going into Charles. Hey, it's the runner dude. Okay, so he dumped the costume here. Oh no! The costume has been abandoned. So the suspect came through here.
Oh.
Sure seems that way. Let's take a look inside. Now fess up. Who just robbed me? You don't want to do that. Some of these guys are Yakuza. Huh? Nishimura-kun?
Eh?
Hiranaka-san? What are you doing here? Why would you quit your job and then go loaf around in an arcade? I'm sorry. His job? Are you saying this is the guy who is the Ono Michio?
Hi.
Yes, this is him. Then that means he's the thief. Wait, a thief? This has got to be some kind of awful coincidence. Oh, sure, a coincidence. Don't lie to us. It's true, though. I was pretty pissed about the umpteenth lecture, so I came up here to blow off some steam. You're pissed at me? I've been in here all day, I swear. Besides, the guys who came in after me were way shadier. Hey, don't drag us into this mess. Yeah, and I just wanted to play some games in peace, man. Are these the only 4 who entered the arcade? If that's the case, it means one of you is the culprit. Alright. Not it! I could never pull off a robbery. You guys all suspect me then? That's not right! Alright, does anyone see someone taking off the Ono Michio costume by any chance? I asked the same question before you came in, but no one saw anything. Listen, you bunch. I'm gonna call the cops, so everybody stay put. Got it? This is a Yakuza place. You can't do that. Huh? What was that for? Calm the fuck down, man. We don't want the cops sniffing around here. Oh, you don't, do you? Well, that sounds pretty suspicious to me. Why is that? And what's with the bag of yours while I'm at it? It's nothing. I got nothing to do with you, and I don't have to show you shit. Is that because you look guilty if you did? Shut up! I'm leaving. No you ain't. We have to figure this out. I am afraid not. Move, I'll make you move. If you want me to move so bad, show me what's in the bag. Hey, why don't we all just calm down? Can't we talk this out? Yes, someone's gonna get hurt if we're not careful. If only a great detective would burst in on the scene like, hi, I'm over here. Well, I'm a detective, but busting in on the crime scene isn't exactly my style. What should I do? Hey, it's Ninkei here with being a detective. I'm actually a detective. You are?
Yep.
Yeah, my name's Yagami. I run a detective agency in Kamurocho. How convenient. Then do something about this, would you? Please, Yagami-san, Ono Michio's honor is at stake here. And honestly, I don't know if I don't think Nishiura-kun is capable of robbery. Huh? You believe me? I don't want to believe I could hire a robber. It would bring down the whole city's reputation if I did that. You may not be the hardest working kid, but I don't think you're the great robber. Hironaka-san. There's a lot at stake, huh? I'll see what I can do. Let's get one thing straight, though. I don't care if you're a detective. You can't see my stuff. That just means I'm gonna have to resort to logical deductions, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Well, am I allowed to go outside the store and check? There's a cat around here. Where is it? Oh, hello, kitty. Oh, look, a cat. Alright. So we want to look at... the first thing I wanted to do is look at this.
What the?
So they threw the costume away here. Nobody here seems to have noticed it happen. Yep. There's a knife. There's the knife the robber used. I doubt it's worth checking for prints. That's right. Ono Michio wears gloves. That's right. Ono Michio wears gloves. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Okay. And then...
Suspicious.
That's the bag. Would there happen to be any cash in this pouch? Nope. Well, it would probably still wouldn't be there if it was. That is true. The bag is empty, so they've already transferred the money they stole somewhere else. Why would they switch bags, though? Alright. The good inventory is... Okay, so all the stuff is out of the bag. The pants are missing. But it's odd. Something's missing. What is it? What's missing that a robber dressed as Ono Michio would have? Well, the gloves would also be missing too, actually. But I'm going to say the white pants. Doesn't he have white pants? Ono Michio should be wearing white pants, but they're not here either. Now that you mention it, you're right. The robber was wearing white pants too. That would mean the robber committed his deed in his own white pants. What makes you say that? When Nishikamura-kun wore the costume, he always brought his own white pants. Well, if he took them off, he'd basically be running around in his underwear, so he wouldn't have been stripped. So I think it's safe to say the robber is wearing his own pants. Ah, I get it. That means the culprit was most likely still dressed in white pants. There's something else missing. The gloves are missing. Ono Michio should have been wearing white gloves. You're right. I don't think I see them anywhere. I guess they got rid of them out of the fear that they could trace his fingerprints from them. Any careful thief wouldn't leave such incriminating evidence lying around. I guess you could always burn the gloves pretty easily, too. But there's something else missing. The shoes. He was wearing sailor shoes. I don't see his boots. You're right! His cool boots, vital for any fisherman. When a robber gets caught in the act, an employee can throw a paintball at him to stain his shoes. If the clerk did that, we can safely assume the culprit's shoes would be stained. Which means we could get a good look at each suspect's shoes. Alright. He wasn't wearing jeans. What happens if I say sense of refinement? The Ono Michio doesn't have a refined, mature look. Well, I guess robbing a convenience store is neither refined nor mature. But that is that really evidence we could use to find the culprit? Nah, not really. Just thought I'd point it out. Well, please don't say that. He's sensitive about it. Even the internet's come down on him for lacking the aggressive charm and mature wisdom his predecessor had. He must be a pretty tough act to follow. I don't think he wore a sash or a jeans, so I'm not gonna say I pointed out everything. If I'm missing something, I will come back. Everything that's missing is the white gloves, the white pants, and the cool boots. There's a chance the gloves were discarded, but the culprit may still be wearing white pants and the boots. I'm not sure. I believe the robber was wearing sneakers, not Ono Michio's cool boots. I guess those boots would be hard to run in, but if the anti-theft paint ball was used, then they may be still wearing sneakers stained with that paint. I guess that would have been discarded. They would just discarded the boots too. Okay. So that leads us to go back inside. Now I'm going to look at everybody's feet. You're wearing flip-flops. You're wearing flip-flops. You're wearing black shoes. You're wearing shoes. Okay, everyone's shoes seem to be fine. You're looking like they're the only one that wears the boots still. Wait, are those boots? Yeah, but Ono Michio wears cool boots that are vital for any fisherman. Oh, so your boots weren't cool, I guess. He's not wearing sneakers and I don't say paint. Okay. White pants, that's the same color as Ono Michio wears. Hey, what are you looking at? Nothing. That won't be enough proof. No. What about the shoes? These aren't white. These aren't boots, and there's not a spot of anti-theft paint. Okay, so if he's the culprit, that would mean he changed his shoes. Would he have time to change his shoes? I can't look at that yet. I don't want to look at it yet until I have no other option. Oh, this is the guy who's following me. I'm sorry. What is...
Hey.
A trash can, and inside we have empty cans. Oh, okay. Are there any more trash cans? I don't think so. What about here?
What the?
Okay, so they did get rid of the boots. They're stained by the anti-theft paint, so he knew he didn't discard the shoes. Don't forget, Ono Michio is supposed to wear cool boots for any fisherman. I can't believe the thief went and committed a crime wearing the sneakers. Yeah, I guess he was thinking more about how to get away with it, how to catch a fish. But the bad news is that the shoes might be a dead end. Our culprit isn't wearing them. Yeah, so it's whoever decided to throw it away. Whoever could have thrown it away. I feel like the two guys in the flip-flops might be very suspicious. You're still wearing white pants. Huh. You're wearing white pants.
Hey.
You're also wearing white pants. Yeah, do you think I'm trying too hard? I'm going to go on a group blind date after this and I want to look suave. You know how hard it is to make white pants work? That's why I went with the ankle-length white pants to give off that easily like a care look. Okay, that's one way to look about it. He also has a bag. But then to top it all off with this cashmere cardigan that says, "Hey ladies, I'm mature." So I see. I hope you do well at your date. Can I check your bag? Is that okay?
Suspicious.
Tote bag. I could probably peek. Alright, you're not worried? Sure, let's see what he got. A wallet with a few thousand yen and some candy. See? Although I guess you could hide a real deal somewhere in the arcade. How do you mean you can do the real deal? Alright. Wouldn't that be sandals with ankle-length pants? Wouldn't that be pretty cold? What are you looking at? I was just wondering why you wear sandals in this weather, especially with pants like that. Oh, wait, sandals? Oh, crap. What is it? Huh? Oh, just thought it's something, that's all. It's nothing. Why do I get the feeling he didn't even realize he was wearing sandals? Yagami-san, wasn't that kind of suspicious? Yeah, I should probably take a closer look at the sandals. What do you mean, look at closer look? Like what? These look like women's sandals. Is it just me? Alright, well, you're wearing sandals too, but you don't have a bag. Kind of uncommon. Yeah, but I live pretty close by and putting on shoes suck. Yeah, I know the feeling. He's not wearing white sneakers and there's no anti-theft paint. Pretty clean so far. Well, his pants are... You don't carry a bag? Yeah, I've got pockets for that. So the bag is in the hallway, isn't yours? The bag in the hallway? What do you mean? I haven't even looked in the hallway since this whole mess started, man. He really doesn't know about the bag, or is he playing dumb? Okay. Carefully check the sandals. What do you mean carefully? Oh, what the heck?
What the?
Wait, there's something written on the heel. Hey, those sandals you're wearing. They say Charles on the heel. That's the arcade we're in. Did you win here? Didn't you win those here or something? Yeah, you figured it out. What do you mean? Well, I changed into these clothes when I went to the bathroom, but I forgot to switch back. Does that mean I'm the suspect? We don't know anything for sure yet, but... He really didn't want me to see what's in this bag. Hey, what are you staring at? I just want to know. Why are you so intent on hiding what's in the bag? You really want to see it? Fine. You could pay the viewing fee with your life. It's that important, huh? Just let it go, man. I'm not joking about killing you. I've got to say, the lengths he's going to make sure we don't see that bag are pretty suspicious. Yep. Huh. Well, we checked that guy's bag. Well, we gotta check it without... Do we check his bag? We probably do, don't we? Okay. I think I will do that in... No, we can keep going. Okay. Mind if I take a quick look in your bag? Sure, but there's no money in there. Just a wallet and a plushie. Probably something he wanted, a claw machine. Where'd you hide my money, pug? I told you, I didn't do it. It has to be somewhere in the arcade, but where? Okay. Where in the arcade? Empty cans. Where in the arcade? Where in the arcade? Could you have swapped bags or something? Is that a possibility? I know we can stop the investigation, but I just wanted to make absolutely sure I didn't got everything. I think I did. Okay. Are you done investigating, Yagami-san?
Yep.
Yes, I got what I needed. And I have a pretty good idea who the culprit is. You do? Who is it? What?
Yagami-san!
Yagami-san, don't keep us waiting. There's enough evidence and deductions that can make a pretty compelling case here. The body tells us more about a person than what you may think. Oh great, I'm starting to sound like a TV detective. Wow, I feel like I heard a detective say that on TV before. So, are you gonna tell us who's the robber and where's my money? Okay, I'll accuse the person by talking to them. Okay, so we have to talk to them. I think it's Kaneda. I think it's the guy with the sandals that he clearly won from Charles. You are it. Huh? You're saying me? Is this the guy who did it? Yes, you're the culprit.
Yep.
You're the Ono Michio bandit. Me? Where's your proof?
Yep.
You left some evidence at the scene that clearly points to your efforts to cover it up. Alright, so the first thing is that you stole this pair of sandals. Your sandals are proof that you're trying to cover something up. What do you mean? I already explained why I'm wearing them. I changed when I went to the bathroom and forgot to switch my shoes back. I shouldn't show this now. He's just bullshitting out of way. Oh, no, I have evidence that you did it. You did this. These were discarded, so that's the first thing. They were thrown away in the trash can. They're stained with the anti-theft paint, too. Yeah, I'm glad I thought to throw it at the thief. Anyone you know you would committed the crime with this amount of paint on your shoes. So of course you had to ditch them. Hold on a second. What proof do you have I'm the one who threw them away? Stop playing dumb. There's proof on you right now.
Check this out.
This is all the proof we need. So now we go to the shoes. You got them from Charles. Well, that's right. You're wearing undeniable evidence. I told you. I went to the bathroom and... That excuse isn't going to fly. You borrowed the Charles sandals because you threw away your stained sneakers. After all, the stain proves who the robber is. Admit it already. You're the robber. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, if you want to prove you're innocent, why don't you lower the pant leg you rolled up? But that's... I'm going to assume the hem of your pants has paint on it. If they don't, you could prove it right now. Shit! Yeah, they're like showing ankle there. That's not normal either. I was wondering what the paint was. Because they weren't on the other guy, even though he was sitting down. Whoa, it's really him. You're the thief. Yes, I am. I'm sorry. No, it doesn't cut it. Why would you do something like that? I saw the costume lying there and I couldn't just help myself. My debts are due today and I didn't have the money. So you thought that you would steal to pay them back and you'd use some poor mascot to do it. How dare you do that? How dare you disgrace the Ono Michio? I knew the costume would hide my face and if I was lucky, the mascot would take the fall for it. You gotta be kidding me! You almost got me arrested! Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't even consider they'd accuse the real person of the costume. Well, this one's no easy one to crack, but I think we're done here. But I don't want it to end like this. Just when my debts were paid and my life was finally looking up. Wait, so you paid your debts back already? Hey you! Excuse me! Loan Shark Sir! Yeah, you. Hey, where are you going? Don't go to the bank. Don't do it. That's stolen money. You can't do that. Well, you know. Look at me. I figured to get out of here before the cops came. Besides, the case is solved. No need for me to stick around. The case may be over, but... Is it really? Nope, it's not been solved yet. No, the case isn't finished yet. What did you just say? What do you mean by that, detective? Inamame-san, you've forgotten one important point. I have? The whereabouts of the stolen money. Oh yeah! Duh! When I searched Kaneda's bag, it wasn't in there. Which begs the question, where did the money go? That's... Hey, start talking! Where's my money? Which brings us to Kumakura-san. And the bag he refused to let us see. I wonder what's in it. No way! I told you guys, this has nothing to do with the stupid little investigator. Yes, it does! Oh, but I say it does. Because I think I know what you really are. You're the debt collector. Kaneda-san mentioned that he finally paid back his debts. Yagami-san, that's weird, isn't it? He came right back after robbing the store, so how could he have done that? When and how did he pay back his debts? It's simple, really. The debt collector's right here. That explains everything. Uh-oh. And that explains your role in this little tragedy, right, Kamagura-san? You're the debt collector, are you not? Wait, then that means... That's right. The contents of that bag is all the money you were paid back. Gah! If I'm wrong, you'll have to show us what's in your bag. You piece of shit detective, I'm gonna end you. You think so? Come on then. From here on, I'll start proving things with my fists. Till the end of the game. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be found guilty.
Not a wise choice.
Quick, dogpile him! No, no one wants to dogpile him? Okay, well that's not cool with me. I'm gonna bust up this place a second time. Oh, I busted it up a little bit. That's fine. What? I guess God needed to put the back somehow? Damn, how is some scrawny detective so strong? I get lots of practice on cheap thugs like you. Now, let's see what's inside your bag. Quite a large wad of bills. So, you're the one he owed, right? Right. Today was collection day, so I told Kaneda to meet you here. He brought the 500,000 as promised, but I had no idea the dumbass knocked off his door to get it. My bad. But you must have realized it was stolen before the whole fiasco started, didn't you? Yet you still try to hide it and run. Well, yeah, who wouldn't? But I get it. I lose. I'll return the money. What's your call, Inamane-san? Well, first thing I'm gonna go do is call the cops. Yeah, call them outside though. Don't bring it to Charles. Wow, Yagami-san, you were really on a roll for a while there. Yeah, well, thanks to your help, great detective Yagami. Don't call me that, please. It gets into my head and I start acting like one. I just hope the whole thing wasn't too damaging for Ono Michio's reputation. Don't wait! We'll keep on promoting him to make sure he stays refined and mature. Right, Nishimura-kun? Hironaka-san, thank you. What are you thanking me for all of a sudden? I threw away that costume and ran from the job, but you still believed in me the entire time. Oh, of course, Nishimura-kun. Huh? I hired you to be the Ono Michio because I told you you were a sincere, honest kid. And I believe that one day you could suppress even your predecessor and develop your own Ono Michio soul. Hironaka-san. But no one could put on a suit and just wing it. It takes hard work to become a city's mascot, so don't let me down. Okay, I can at least meet you halfway. Now you're getting it. Ono Michio, huh? I sure hope he makes everybody proud. Alrighty, 120,000 yen. That sounds good. Okay. In the next episode, we go back one more time and drink him under the table. And then maybe go to my office or something. We'll see you guys then.